Hi, welcome to IDS 490 Senior Seminar. My name is Dr. Charles Harrington. A lot of students call me Dr. H. You can certainly call me Dr. H. Excited to have you in class this semester. A couple things. This is an introductory video. I want to talk to you a little bit about what's in the class, what to expect, some highlights, some kinds of heads-up things, and also to let you know that every week in our course, remember this is online, every week I'll have a video very similar to this one. I'll call it the instructor video. And in that video, be brief, maybe 3 to 5 minutes, and I'll talk to you about what the deliverables for the week are, what your assignments are, maybe some insight into some of the readings, and to kind of stimulate your thinking on how to respond to assignments, and also give you a heads up to things that are going forward in the semester. So, the dreaded senior seminar. This is the culmination of your work in IDS. You've already had IDS 300, which is Introduction to Interdisciplinary Studies. So you've already had a cursory introduction to the world of interdisciplinary academic engagement, what that means, some content and context examples. And now we're going to carry it one step further to look at application so that you can be, I hope that you'll be well prepared for your paper. Now, the single big deliverable out of 490 is your senior seminar paper. In a number of different sections of 490, a number of my colleagues teach it from a variety of perspectives, from medieval literature to popular culture to cases in the Supreme Court. I'm going to use the example of an interdisciplinary aspect, or the interdisciplinary aspect of music. We'll look at the psychological impact of music, the sociological impact of music, the impact of music on economics, on finance, on learning, on creativity, on various types of behavior. And I'm going to do this in a way that I'm hoping is going to expand your understanding of how you bring together two or more disciplines from a research perspective. Because in your 490 paper, I want you to focus on a topic that comes directly from the courses that you've been studying. So when you write your 490 paper for me, you're not going to write it on the interdisciplinary aspect of music. You're going to be writing it on a topic that comes directly out of the stuff that you've been studying. So, having said that, the course is, clearly you know this because you registered for it, the course is online. This is not a 15-week course, this is an 8-week course. So things go really quickly. If you've not taken an 8-week course before, imagine doing twice as much work in half the time. So that's kind of what we're going to be going through. So, classes start this Thursday. So our week 1 is only Thursday and Friday. Now let me talk to you just a bit about how schedules and deadlines work for things. I know that in this particular section we've got some students that have responsibilities. They're working full-time, they're managing families, got a couple single mothers, got some folks with not just child care but elder care responsibilities, and I realize that you don't work a traditional schedule. So for me to say your work is due 5 o'clock on Friday, that's not going to work. So for all of the work for this semester, with the exception of the final paper, and I'll talk about that later in the class, the weekly assignments are due at midnight on Saturday. Let me repeat that. The weekly assignments for IDS 490 in this section will be Saturday night at midnight. Okay? Anything after Saturday at midnight is late, and we'll have to work for that. So, as you get ready for the classes to start on Thursday, I want you to print out a copy of the syllabus. I want you to read the syllabus carefully, because it speaks to what we're going to be doing, how we're going to be doing it, and what you can expect. Take careful attention, make careful note of the important dates for the fall. When you can change your schedule, last day you can drop without a W, and what the last day of classes are. I have for every single week, I tell you what you're going to be reading, if there's a journal assignment, what those types of things mean, and so things work really quickly. Now, at any time, you read through this stuff, you're working through it, you got questions, you got concerns, you're hung up, life happens, you get hooked up on a snag, get in touch with me, I can work with you. But don't leave me hanging. Don't email me or text me at 11:59 on Saturday night and say, "Oh, Dr. H, I'm simply not going to be able to turn my stuff in on time because something else came." But try to manage your time the best you possibly can. So, for the introductory video, glad to have you here. There's some anxiety about 490. I don't want you to feel any anxiety at all. We're going to get through this together. You're going to write a great paper, and something you're going to be proud of, and something that's going to be reflective of the work you've been doing as an undergraduate here. So, get ready. We're going to get started on Thursday, and everything you need is going to be on the Blackboard course site. And rest up. Things are going to start real quick and move real quickly.